Hey everyone, welcome back to It's Game Time. Let's get into this. I'm going to go into my map. It's on day 8. It's the one on top here, so let's go right into this. This is where I'm Saudi Arabia, and I'm going to teach you guys about waypoints. But first, I want to show you a nice little trick. So you see this guy right here. I'm going to move him here. Now, you click on him. He's got about 7 minutes and 35 seconds to take that in game. They do have a small glitch. So before we get into waypoints, I'm going to show you these little glitches. Because when you're running, guys, all over the place, it saves you a lot of time. And normally it's within, if you have like 10 minutes left, you can then just kind of hit this more button. And if you hit that rush button, he'll automatically take it. He like skips that 10 minutes and he can take it. So let's go ahead and hit rush and see it. Boom. See that? I just completely skipped it. Now, instead of waiting that extra 5 minutes, it's a weird little glitch that the game's doing. It's some kind of trick. But I found it out when I first started. And yeah, it's so useful, especially when you're going crazy on setting up spider webs and you're just taking land and you're looking around, you have all these guys around and you're just like, ooh, speed up, ooh, speed up, ooh, speed up. And then they just start boom, 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 taking them. All right, anyways, just wanted to point that out since I had that opportunity. All right, so we got this guy. I'm going to use him as an example. So you guys just sitting here, and of course you're going to hit move and you're going to hit that location where you want to go. If you hit the more button and you hit the WPT, this is how you're going to do your waypoints. So you're going to hit that and then hit the next one. See that? So I want to take this city. What I want to do, though, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take that back there. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put them at the edge of the city. Now, if you look, I didn't actually put him in the middle. And the reason I do that, now, I'm a big believer on jets and bombing. As you can see, look at my jets. They're just flying around, having fun. So let's see. This guy, he's bombing that city over there. This one's bombing that. This one, there's a guy in the very back over here. I found a bubble, and so I tagged him. And so now I'm bombing him. Where's this one going? This one's also going to this one over here. Actually, if you see there's two little circles. See those little crosshair circles right there? I have them tagged. So there's a guy right in front of the city, and then there's one in the middle of the city. And so I have them both tagged. So even if they move, it doesn't matter if they move all the way to the other side of the map. My jets, since they're tagged on them, will always find them. So that's cool. Once you tag them, you can just let them go until they kill their target. Okay, so the reason that I take them to the edge, I took them to the edge of that city right there, and this is a very good way to spy and kill things without taking any kind of damage. So if you see this one, you see that little red dot in the city? Now it's red, white, red, white, red, that little dot. You see how he's barely past that border. So if you come back and you leave the border, you're going to lose track of this guy right here. You're not going to be able to see him. It's going to look like this where you don't see a guy there. So once you get across that border, any type of troop inside of that city is going to be shown. So that's a good way. So when you're running, see this? I got this guy. He's already set up. He's just going to go barely inside the border, and he's going to see if there's anything there. And I'm going to let him sit there until I'm done bombing him with my jets. And once my jets kill him, then I'm going to walk him in and take absolutely zero damage to my troops. Okay. Now you're thinking, but your jets get damaged. Yes, they do. They do get damaged. Look at this one. This one, out of 40 health, he's at 36. This one right here, out of 20, he's at 18. Okay. Now, this is why I do jets. Okay. So from here see, let's get an example here. If I go and I want to send a troop, say I want to go from here. You see the distance from this guy to where my jets are? And if I was to send him to this city right there, he's going to go through all this. Ba, 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 ba. He has to go through the water. He has to go back onto the land. He has to track through the land just to get to that city. And at the very bottom of the left-hand corner, it says that it's going to take him 10 hours and 42 minutes. That's rough, okay? So the reason I like jets, stop here real quick. Now, the reason I like jets, I wish one of these were ready to go. Okay, so he's going to attack within 20 minutes. So he's going to go from all this distance. He's going to hit that city within 20 minutes. And then by the time it takes him to return from that city back to his thing, it's probably going to be like another 30 minutes. But that beats 10 hours for sure. And he made a round trip. He didn't go from here to here, which is now 14 hours. 14 hours and 53 minutes. Pretty crazy. So 14, 15 hours to go straight one way, or 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes to get back with your jets. So you see why I like jets. Before I even send my guys in, I'm clearing cities completely out with my jets, and then all my guys have to do is walk in. Now, as we were talking about them taking health, I always like to take, like, say my main building. If you build a nice little military hospital on it, you get bonuses. Now, every day, each one of your troops get a health point of 1. Okay, so every day that kicks over, they all grow 1 health. So if your guy has, see this guy right here, he has 20 health. Say he had 15 health. One day went by, he would have 16 health. Another day goes by, he would have 17 health. It goes up by 1. But if you have these, so this one says healing rate at a level 2, because this is a level 2, you'll get an extra 2 health per day, per 24 hour. Okay, now this is a ×4 map, so technically that's only 6 hours. Okay, so every day, if my troop is sitting on this city, they get +3 a day, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have them stacked, say, because at the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I'll take all my jets. They're all beaten up, different damage on them. Some of them are low, some of them aren't too bad, but I'll put them over here. At the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I will grab them all, and I'll send them over here to where I have my military hospital. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming in. So 6 times the 1 that they already get. So that's 6 health. Plus this one gives them 2 each unit. So that's 12. So 12 plus 6, they're getting 18 health added on to them. So yeah, that adds up. 18 health every 6 hours. They definitely grow fast. They heal fast. And it'd be so much easier to heal my jets, take out all these, and save my guys from getting any kind of damage, and then just heal my jets. Because my jets don't, if you take care of your jets, they don't die. If they get low, you send them for the day to go take some healing, and then your other jets stay busy, and then if they need it, they get healing. But yeah, that's the way you really want to do it. It's a good way. Oh, see, look at the city. So we moved him out. Now you can't see what's there. This guy got close enough. You can see it now. So now we're going to bring him right back into the center here. He'll pop up. He'll be able to see him at all times. So that's the idea of why you take him to the center here. So now that I can able to see him, I'm going to take this jet and I'm going to bomb him. Once that guy disappears and I'm inside the city boundaries, then you're free to just walk on in. There's no guy to defend it. You've already killed him. It's just a good way to not take any damage and just really wipe the floor with people. I've taken out huge stacks and haven't lost a single troop because my jets are a lifesaver. Now, if you're wondering what jets I'm talking about, these ones are the strike fighters. These ones are good at attacking. I only have them at a level 1, but they get up there. These are good at land troops, not so much against air and air. You know what I mean? And they're not that good at boats either, but I do take out a lot of boats with these strike fighters. So if you look at research and you go down to your fighter jets, so it's these ones right here, the ones in the middle, see that? So you saw the stats on them, 4, 4, 2, and 3. If you go and you go all the way down to maxing them out, 9, 9, 6, 7, and it was a 2 on boats. It's now a 4 on boats if you maxed them out. They're pretty good. I don't really care too much about these first ones because the first ones are really good at taking out air to air. So if you're doing jet fights, these are the ones you want to count on. But jets don't do takeovers. Jets don't steal land or cities from you. If I want to take jets out, instead of buying jets to kill jets, I'd rather just get anti-air. And then I can do land takeovers and kill jets at the same time when they try to bomb me with these things. When they try to hit you with these jets, it's laughable. Because you do so much more damage to them if you have anti-air, and then it's just a waste of them to use those. So yeah, that is... Oh, here. We're going to take this guy. Okay, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to show you one more time how to do this. We're going to do move. And I'm going to tag this one over here. And then you hit the little 3 dots again. And hit the WPT. 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 And so forth. And so forth. You see that? See, this is what I like to call spider webs. I'm going to just keep on going. And so what I like to do when I'm at war, I will do a bunch of spider webs, get my troops set up, and then go to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, all this stuff is taken, and all I did was get a good night's sleep. So it's kind of funny. See that? Look. Easy. I can see a guy there, so I'm just going to bomb him. Once that guy's dead, I'm just going to walk this stack in. I could take him with that stack, easy. But why would I want to do that to damage him at all when I can just easily bomb him and walk him in with taking no damage? It's just a smarter tactic. But yeah, so that's the idea, guys. That's how you do waypoints. And I hope that helped a little bit, especially with the talk about jets and why I use jets. Jets are fun. I think they're one of the best techniques you can use as long as you know how to play them right. There's so many things that can counter jets, but there's a lot of things in the game that can counter everything else. So it's all about how you use it. And maybe you don't like jets, and that's okay. This is your game. You play it how you want. Just trying to give you some helpful tips. And if you guys like it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and write down in the comments if this helps you out at all. And I'll catch you next time.